Hey everyone, this is Marcus, financial planner, tax enrolled agent, and author of the Retirement and Tax Playbooks. And I wanted to give you the latest updates on the next stimulus proposal coming from the Senate and whether we will get a new round of stimulus checks. All right, so before we begin, make sure to click the subscribe button below and the notification bell so you'll be notified every time that we upload a new video. When it comes to a second round of $1,200 stimulus checks, there's good news and there's bad news. The good news is that both political parties, they have said that they want to send Americans more direct payments. The bad news is that no proposals that include a stimulus check have even come to a vote. So where does that leave us? Well, the most recent stimulus talks, they stalled in the Senate, resulting in no deal reached between the two parties in Congress before they each left for vacation. The impasse prompted President Donald Trump to sign a series of executive orders earlier this month addressing unemployment benefits, student loans, eviction protections, and payroll tax deferrals. I talk about those in my video here. So it looks like we will soon see a new stimulus proposal come out of the Senate. Now, we're going to call it the skinny stimulus plan. Well, I didn't call it that. It's being called that. But anyway, it's a smaller version of Mitch McConnell's HILS Act that was rejected by the Democrat-led House. So this latest skinny coronavirus relief bill is expected to include $300 in boosted weekly federal unemployment benefits until December 27th. Another round of money for the Payroll Protection Program, an additional $10 billion for the U.S. Postal Service, $100 billion for the Education Stabilization Fund to help schools reopen and set up remote learning capabilities, money for virus testing, and coronavirus liability shield to protect schools, businesses, and other organizations from coronavirus-related lawsuits. That does not sound like a skinny bill. Sounds kind of fat to me. Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell said at an event in Kentucky on Monday that he hoped that the impasse would end soon, but he added, "I can't tell you with certainty we're going to reach an agreement." The $10 billion for the U.S. Postal Service is the same amount of money that White House and Democratic negotiators that they agreed to earlier this month in coronavirus relief talks. However, separate from this new skinny proposal, the House is preparing to interrupt its August recess for a rare Saturday vote on legislation that would provide $25 billion to the U.S. Postal Service. And so Democrats are seeking to bolster the agency ahead of the November election, citing President Donald Trump's attacks on mail-in voting. So one important thing that was left out of this new skinny proposal were stimulus checks. Each of the previous stimulus bill proposals has included another round of economic impact payments, or stimulus checks. However, the skinny proposal, it just leaves them out. Now, this is odd because both parties and the Trump administration, they have previously been in favor of another round of direct stimulus payments. And so the upcoming Senate proposal, it is also expected to forego any additional funding for state and local governments. The Democrats, they have supported additional funding for state and local governments to offset declining tax revenue due to the pandemic and avoid any future layoffs of government employees. Republicans, on the other hand, they tend to disagree with additional funding for state and local government, saying it's like giving a bailout to organizations that were already mismanaging their budgets. And we know that Republicans only give money to big banks and corporations who are already mismanaging their budgets. So one of the primary divisions separating the two parties is the total cost of the next stimulus bill. The Republican-led Senate wants to keep the total cost of the bill around $1 trillion. However, some members of the Republican Party see $1 trillion as too much. The Democratic-led House, on the other hand, proposed the HEROES Act in May, a $3 trillion proposal that the Senate rejected immediately. The Democrats have offered to slash the request in half in order to make a quick stimulus deal. Now, the skinny bill should come in at significantly less than $1 trillion. This doesn't sound like something that the Democrats will agree to, since it is actually less than what the Republicans proposed earlier. However, it is designed to unite the Republican Party and strengthen their bargaining position. Now, both parties, they will likely start negotiations when they return to session in early September, because they will be under a deadline to pass next year's budget by September 30th. So those are the latest updates, and that's all I have for today. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Oh, and make sure that you hit the like button and subscribe for more videos. Until next time.